Grand Rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It's your boy Terrible waustar. You know I gotta knock it down for you one more time for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Look, disclaimer. This is a general reading. Only take what resonate. Only will resonate with you. So if it does resonate with you fully, please hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Hit that notify with that bell button so you know every time I log on every day, get your daily message. Now, if it doesn't resonate for you, it might not be for you. It might be for somebody else. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. 2, I want to say welcome, before we get up into here to all the Virgos, welcome all new viewers, cross-watchers, new subscribers, recent subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's been dropping the comments. It means so much to me, and if it wasn't for y'all in the comments, it keeps me pushing and keep me motivated, because my job is to try to help heal every Virgo that hits this channel in a very beautiful, abundant way. Not when I just say heal, we talking about physically, mentally, and spiritually, okay? We also go through the blueprints on this channel so we can understand what's going on every day, so we know how to at least alter our way through it or know what comes and approaches ahead. So here we go. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Welcome March. The title of this one is March Forward and Do Not Look Back. I feel like, Virgo, since the long period of time that you've been going through what you've been going through, right? I feel like for some of y'all it can be maybe 5 years, 9 years, 5 months, 9 months. I feel like the changes and you keep on hitting the last step or opportunity, and it feel like you always got pushed back. Virgo, spirit want me to tell you, this is the time now when you march forward, the divine is guiding you, and they are forcing you to move forward and shine in that limelight or in the forefront like you need to be. Okay, here go the messages, right? Let's go. You know I do meditation every day. That's what takes me so long to get on here. So I'm sorry. When spirits say it's time, it's time. Till then, I will be doing meditation and get myself together. Not only for me, but for you, so we can get the accurate blueprint. Some of y'all might be getting ready for have sinuses, so if you got nasal congestions, be cautious. Maybe you need to start eating more healthy, start eating more foods where you can get the mucus up out of your system, and also clean your bloodstream a little bit. Drink more water, okay, Virgo? Now, you may be busy or on the go at this moment, and you may be seeking happiness. We talked about it yesterday. Look at the reading that I got before this one. It talks about seeking happiness from within. So you may be busy on the go with so many projects or so many things that you need to do. Now, Virgo, spirit want me to tell you, do not be so traffic minded. You know, like how rush hour traffic is. This is you trying to please everybody. So maybe you need to start doing a little bit of time management. Virgo, some of you may need to sit back and relax and just let people do what they need to do on their own. If you helping people and they can help you, don't be deceived and don't be manipulated, okay? Now, I feel like during this period of time, Virgo, for the next couple of days, you may be feeling a lot of downloads that may create a lot of emotional downpour. It can be a nostalgia, it can be something from the past, or it can be something in the present. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to have you, because remember, you're shedding into the new you. So I feel like spirit want me to tell you, this is also the transitioning stages as well. Now, some of you Virgos may be thinking about a career change at this moment, but spirit want me to tell you, while you doing that, keep pushing, follow your intuition. Your thoughts may slip and slide, so make sure you are steady and stern on how you walking in your path, okay, Virgo? Time is ticking. This is for some of y'all that's an artist or whatever craft that you're going on. Spirit want me to tell you, keep pushing through your craft. Right now, it's the time to sow your seeds down. Most people started in the winter, but it's still time to sow your fruit. Time is ticking down to harvest season, till fall. So whatever project that you may be working on or currently are trying to manifest to work on, this is the time to put your plan in action, okay? Now, your best decision right now, Virgo, for you is your gut instinct. I don't know who you may be around. I don't know what type of discernment that you may be having, but spirit want me to tell you to follow your gut instinct. That may be your higher self or your spirit alerting you on things that's going on in your life that you cannot see detail oriented by. Now, let's keep moving. Time for you to be moving on. Whatever's in the past, Virgo, that's gone. Done with. done. We moving forward in the transitioning of the end of a cocoon stage where we have been in the winning cycle, in the winning circle, putting all our thoughts together out there to the universe, starting new cycles, starting new projects, starting new beginnings, starting new relationships, starting new love, starting to see more about you as well, Virgo. So look for better choices in life, but you got to remain humble while you walking inside this spiritual jungle, okay? Now, take things step by step. Like I love to tell everybody, even the people who I like to coach from time to time, a baby step is better than no step at all, okay? Even though you may fall back on certain things that you may try to complete. For example, you may try to stop smoking. Some people can stop cold turkey. Some people can go transition about winging themselves off. But my choice is to tell you, take things step by step because it's better that way. Also, you may need to, when you walk in a room, Virgo, I feel like you bring peace within a room or people look up to you. You have this vibration that's very, very high and people are starting to gravitate and attract toward you, Virgo, okay? Now, also, stand firm and do not back down. If anybody's standing firm, anybody who's stepping on your boundaries, make sure you stand firm. If you say, this is how I'm going to stand, make sure you stand on it. Because once you let go, you give your power away, okay, Virgo? Now, Spirit woman to tell you, everything that's going to happen in the month of March is divine timing, okay? So if you're going through any hardships, you got to learn from the lessons, see what triggers you, eliminate the triggers, and learn how to move on from the cycle so when it approaches again, you know how to pass the test, okay, Virgo? Now, a new cycle begin for you, so again, you are not paying attention to the divine signs. That's why I said Spirit is talking through some of you Virgos through music. Most of us like music. That's how we express ourselves. Spirit knows that, so the frequencies may be coming in through musical play. Now, we got that out the way. Now, so with that basically being said, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Make sure you follow as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go to do the opening prayer, how we always do it for every Virgo that come in. Spirit guides, angel, universe, let me thank you for every Virgo that comes into this channel. Please bless them and lead them and guide them accordingly. Give them the abundance and prosperity in the highest form for their highest good to go through what they need to go through. Now, this blueprint that we getting for the daily message today, Virgo, please give them the insight of how to get through it, overcome it, and heal from the situation. Ashe. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Spirit guides in the universe, what is the current energy that we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What is the current energy that we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. And we finna rock, Virgo. Here we go. All right. I feel like the main energy that you're having going on is some type of dealing with your emotions, or you can be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got the Nine of Cups basically in reverse, right? So I feel like the energy that you may be having right now, I feel like whatever you may be working on mentally or emotionally is tearing you away from what you need to go through. Let me say it correctly. You may be feeling uncomfortable, Virgo. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you may be feeling a little bit of self-absorption or spirit, or you may feel like it's not the right time, okay? Now, I feel like what's going on with this, make sure it's right, with the King of Cups right now basically being in reverse, I feel like the situation that you may be going through, some of you may be feeling like it's very, very out of control. Or you may be feeling very vulnerable emotionally about this absorption, because I feel like mentally you are going, like again, you are shedding, you are transitioning. So while you are going through this test, you are starting to realize more of what's going on, right? Now, not only being self-absorbed, I just feel like, Virgo, while you sitting there going through these type of situations, I feel like you was almost at your last step into your last victory of what's going on, but the action's just not moving the way you want to, okay? I feel like even though the situation may feel like it's very, very uncomfortable and emotionally you might not be sit tight the way that you need to be, I feel like it may be draining as well. But Spirit want me to tell you, you may need to start looking at the choices that you have and make sure it's not a wasted choice that you may like, or some type of imbalance. It may be somebody unreliable if you're dealing with some type of party, or if you're dealing with an emotional partner, or this can be you, Virgo, a cross watcher. Take it how it go, flip it, twist it, reverse it, do whatever you need to do to get it right towards the way that is going on in your life, okay? Now, with that also being said, let's clarify. So even though, all right, with the two, I gotta go back because I like going back. I feel like you still elevating. I'm gonna stop right quick because I gotta go back and look at these cards. So I still feel like you elevate with the Nine of Cups, right? The self-absorption, yada yada yada. Even though we know emotionally you may not be feeling the way that you need to do, you may feel like everything may be draining because the person who you may think you can rely on is unreliable, or you have been through past type of trauma where it's feeling so unreliable and your negative mindset is still keeping you in the stagnated situation. Now, even though you may be feeling grief and you are changing and you still feeling the little sorrow emotionally, Spirit want me to tell you it's time for you to hop up out of them emotions, okay, Virgo? Because even with the Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse, it's just letting us know the passion or the movements that you are making, you are basically moving it very slow. Even though people may have came around you, or you feel like you're doing too little to get yourself to a place you need to be, or you may feel like you're not doing things fast enough. The reason why you feel like you're not doing things fast enough because mentally with the Knight of Swords basically being upright, your logic of way of thinking, you have them overwhelming ideas, but Spirit want me to tell you, you may need to think before you react and don't make any irrational decisions, okay, Virgo? This is going to get some more clarification on this. Spirit got Enter Universe. What is the message do we have for Virgo? What is the message do we have for Virgo? What is the message do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe, I'm gonna flip them back over. Take the one that's down. Now, I feel like you're not loving yourself, Virgo. We talked about this before. Cause we got emotions all around the board, okay? And we got so far we got water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, forgive me. You may be scatterbrained as well, also too, Virgo. So now, with this right here, love without condition, I feel like you're not flying or giving you're not manifesting the way that you need, that you used to, Virgo. I feel like with all this draining energy, it may be the blockages is coming in as being so overwhelming because it's starting to mess with you mentally and logically, okay? But now you are transitioning to be the better you, the best way that you can be. But you gotta remember, even in cocoon stages, Virgo, times do get hard. So now here go the key question for right now. You may be wondering right now, or Spirit want me to tell you right now with this message right here, how teachable are you? Are you willing to drop your pride and your ego right now, Virgo, or keep on saying that you're right about everything, because I'm known about it too, and actually learn from the situation or the task at hand, okay? When is going to be the time where you just going to actually just sit up there and just tell yourself that you are beautiful and you are wonderful? Because right now with the Three of Wands basically being in reverse, I feel like you're not expanding the way that you need to be, and I feel like your tensions may be arising from you because things are not going possibly the way that it needs to go or the way that you suspected it to be. I also feel like, Virgo, you with the Three of Wands basically being in reverse, you see how they just praying, how these three is praying. I feel like you're not praying on your vision and you're not tackling down on the goals or your emotions the way that you need to do, okay? So Spirit again want to say, how teachable are you, Virgo? Are you teachable enough to learn the cycle of your emotions and master your emotions so you can go on to the next phase? Or Virgo, the Spirit gonna have to put you through another remedial course. So I'm not saying you're remedial, I'm just saying a remedial course. So take it as it resonate, but let's keep pushing it along, okay, baby? Here we go. Spirit guides, Angel Universe. Ooh. Spirit guides, Angel Universe. What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What are the challenges for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. Can I get one more, please? Ashe. Excuse me, Virgo, you may need some lapis lazuli. You may be, your throat chakra may be starting to close up. So I may feel like, because we've been talking about blue the whole week, you not as long as well as water dealing with emotions. Your throat chakra, you may have trouble expressing yourself the way that you need to. So that's why when I seen the Knight of Swords, mentally and logically, you may be in a situation where you want to say some things, but you really can't say things the way you need to. Okay? So you need to think I'm always yarning because I'm always busy, forgive me. You need to think before you react. Spirit also wants me to tell you, I guess with the yarning, you may be kind of procrastinating on some type of choices that you need to make, or you may be falling asleep at the task at hand that you need to get to. So I'm going to use that as a message as well. All right, so let's go. The current energy for the challenges that we are seeking is the King of Swords basically being in reverse. So with the King of Swords basically being in reverse, I feel like Spirit want me to tell you, you got to watch out for people who may be dishonest to you, or you may not be honest to yourself emotionally to push through what you need to do, or you not being truthful. Somebody may be playing a game with you. Take it again, flip it, twist it, reverse it, turn it, do whatever you need to do. So if somebody playing a game, this is the challenge that you need to watch out for, okay? Because even though it may be some type of gameplay or some type of situation where somebody's trying to do something to benefit themselves over you, Virgo, Spirit want me to tell you, even though with the World card, right, you got to get yourself into the situation. You got to get ready to complete the cycle. Not only you completing the cycle, you starting a new level of the way of how you starting to grow. So pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to people who's coming in, who's trying to give you any type of information. Listen to it. Don't be prideful right now, Virgo. That is a challenge. You may need to listen, because if you hear it in the right way, at the right divinely timing, the message is going to come through so you can elevate way beyond your own ascension, okay? So this is one thing that Spirit's trying to get you to learn through a test, so you can go to the next cycle. Now, even though you're having this completed cycle, even though things is coming out all the way around for you, and you starting to be more in harmony, the spirits are watching over you and walking with you. As well, Spirit want me to also tell you, now with the Emperor basically being upright, that you got to keep yourself more structured. You got to keep yourself more stern. You got to keep yourself more in that same routine balance and hold the power and sit in your throne the way that you need to be, okay? Even though you sitting in your throne, the changes that you make, it shows and people are starting to see. So this is something that you need to work on as well, Virgo. And we're going to clarify. I'm just doing a for the challenge, then I'm gonna go back through it, okay? Also with that, I feel like with the judgment basically being upright, everything is gonna fall into your favor, okay? Not only is falling into your favor the way that it needs to be, I feel like you need to make a valid decision or whatever you're going to. Again, Spirit's putting you through a test, so make the right decision, Virgo. Let's see what we got for the challenge. Spirit guys in the universe, what are the challenges for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. I'm going to pull a lot out of on this one for some reason, and we finna break this down because, Spirit, I want to be nosy. Y'all know how I like to be nosy, baby. Now, okay, again, even though we're going to go back. So, even with the King of Swords, mentally and logically, you're not thinking the way you need to. You're not cutting stern through any type of BS. You're not seeing through what's going on because we still dealing with our emotions for the current energy. So you need to see more mentally and logically on the way to get through on this completion of this cycle, okay? And the reason why is because even with the Seven of Wands basically being in reverse, you see how the man was sticking the staff down and the wand into the ground. I feel like you're not sticking to your plan the way that you need to be. That's why it's in reverse. I feel like something may be stressing you or giving you some type of doubts and some type of concern, Virgo, because you're not flowing the way you need to. Because with the when the temperance up right, it's talking about flowing. So you may be needed to be more precise on your journey, and you may need to sit back and realize the cycle and grow like we talked about before, so you can heal yourself to move on. Right now, let's keep going. Even you're being structured and you walking in your power and you sitting in your throne, you need to sit in your glory about whatever emotional instability that came about. Because with the Two of Cups basically being in reverse, not only it's dealing with emotions, I feel like something's about to come to surface. I feel like some secrets or betrayals, or somebody's not giving you the time, or for some of you Virgos, you're not getting the judgment that you need to be. And again, for clarification, because this is dealing with a divine partner. This divine partner is not bringing you, I want to say karmic, because soulmate or this partner, because we got the Two of Cups and we got the Lover. So something is not bringing it to balance the way that it needs to be. Somebody is maybe trying to betray somebody. That's why Spirit wanted to say keep moving forward, Virgo, march on and do not look back. So even though when you still gonna get your when you make that decision to finally do what you need to do, Virgo, in your life, and finally move and structure yourself the way it be, again, we got another choice with the Two of Swords basically being in reverse. So I feel this could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy as well. So I do see three main, I see air signs, water signs, and fire signs. I do not see much of us at all on the board, Virgo. So I know you may not be dealing with earth signs. So this could be you dealing with somebody at work or somebody. Just take it as it resonates, okay? Now, with the Two of Swords basically being in reverse again, I feel like you need to make a decision about somebody who may be deceiving you, or maybe somebody who's not walking in the way that you thought they normally are. Somebody's trying to stab you in your back, Virgo. Let's just keep it 1,000. Let's go ahead and look through right quick. This is lengthy today. Spirit guide and the universe. Yes, you got a hole in the soul. So with a hole, I want to read this one right quick, okay? Normally, I'm going to break it down. So this is hole in the soul. Normally, I go intuitively with this one, but Spirit said do this one. So let's go ahead. Give me just 1 second, Virgos. I'm right here on the page. We're going to read this, okay? I want to read this one. It's hole in the soul. So I'm still looking. I'm still trying to push it through the way I need to. So I feel like even with hole in the soul, I feel like something with your spirit, it may be off just a little bit to some. And to others, it may be dealing with your heart. I think you done closed your heart to people, okay? But this is a guided message, so forgive me. Speed up if you need to on the timestamp. If you need to, Virgo, if you're in a rush and a hurry, I am right here trying to find it. And they want to act real silly. Alright, for some reason I can't find it. So we're going to keep pushing. So I'm going to intuitively do this one. So I feel like even with somebody trying to deceive you, I feel like somebody's giving you a false illusion or a false match, right? I feel like somebody who's portraying to be this beautiful person and giving you that illusion have an ugly spirit. So watch it. I got a reading that I done for you, Virgo, probably a couple of days ago. I think it's called, I forgot. What is it? I think it's something about watching somebody. So go back and look through it's about one about somebody trying to betray you, or it's another one way before that, but it's talking about somebody that's wearing a mask. So you got to watch out for this person wearing a mask, because they may be giving you all the love that you need, and this is what caused your emotions to be what it is. So there we go. Let's keep pushing. So now, even though with that, you need and necessity. So I feel like you're not getting, because it's in reverse, I feel like you're not getting the necessities that you need. I feel like you're not getting the wants or desires. I feel like you're not nobody's not accepting you for who you are, or acknowledging the hard work and the effort that you put in, Virgo. And this is a challenge that you just need to let go and let Spirit deal with that, because even though it's a challenge, you still can get through this, okay? So let's keep pushing. Spirit guides and the universe. What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Can I get 2 more? Can I get 1 more? Ashe. And make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button, man. I mean, forgive me, please. Whenever, if it resonates for you, because I know it's resonating. If it is, you getting any type of download, it's resonating for you. I'm not, just hit the like, comment, subscribe button, man. Let's show this with the world. Let's heal the world, make it a better place for, how they go. Just go look at 1988 and put in that first part. You know what to go. All right, now let's keep going. Now, the messages from Spirit, I feel like Spirit telling me with the 8 of Cups, again, this is still dealing with emotions. Even though I still feel like you putting hard work all into your emotions, being in tune to everything, Spirit's Spirit's telling me to tell you, it may be time for some of you to move on, okay? It may be time for you not only to move on, you may need to start to change, or you may feel like you being abandoned, and you need to self-discover yourself in the way that you walking and move away from anything that's toxic, okay? Now, 7 of Wands basically being in reverse. universe. So I feel like even though you may feel concerned, doubts, or stress, Spirit said don't be stressed out. Don't make any immature or don't be naive to anybody during this state. Focus on your happiness right now, Virgo, because even though you may feel flat, or you may feel like the energy is not going nowhere, or you may feel like there's no growth, Spirit want me to basically tell you right now for the task at hand, the only thing you need to do, you need to go and seek this happiness. Go and seek the celebratory events. Go ahead, go out with old friends. Go out with new people. Go ahead and just be yourself, Virgo. Get out of the house, because even though you are spring cleaning, we are marching forward, okay? And do not make any immature decisions, or don't nobody try to be naive towards you, or it may be somebody close to you in your past. Again, we got the cups again. This is heavy on emotional water energy. So I feel like the planets have aligned with it. We talked about it yesterday, where the planets are aligned. I think it's Saturn and Jupiter, I believe. Don't credit me for this one, okay? Because I'm just speaking, paraphrasing, thinking that I'm right from yesterday. So even though when you do not make this immature decision, right, Virgo, do not focus too much on your past, because this is a new you. Remember, we letting this go. So even though you may feel like you're flat or have some stagnated type of energy from all the hard work that you put in and all the effort that you have done for all the long term and all the long time that you've done, it's time to make that change again and keep buckling down on the task at hand when it comes to you and your long term stability. So when you are marching, you do not look back. Okay, let's see what else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. And I'm sorry I didn't hit the singing bowl on this one. Forgive me. I will get you on the next one. And the vibration was cool when I came in. I saged the whole room down anyway before I even started. Okay, so the guided message from Spirit also, you need to challenge your perception, and you're not challenging that. So Spirit want me to tell you, even though the things that's coming through that you're perceiving, right, make sure you rewind at least twice. Just don't do what the Virgo normally do, only take what we normally take and just jump off the gun with that. So Spirit's saying that you basically need to challenge your perception. And once you challenge your perception, do it in such an embraceful way, and it's going to uplift you into a golden light, okay? Some of you may need to work on your solar plexus as well. And let's keep going. Let's get one more. Spirit Guide and the Universe. What is the random card that we pulling out for Virgo? So I feel like Virgo, right now you not being rejected, or you have a fear of not being rejected, or having a fear of rejection. Normally, that's one of our biggest fear of rejection. So you got to challenge your perception and think outside the box about what rejection may be to you. Rejection may be something that it's totally different to the person that you may be talking to, or the person that you may be co-partner as a friendship or a work partnership. So take it as it resonates. So with that basically being said, let's go through it one more time real briefly. So I feel like anything that was self-absorbing you in your past, let's go through. I'm going to go. Anything that was self-absorbing you in your past that may have been draining you, it took you a short-term journey that you did not see all the way, because you was at your last step, but it didn't go through. Even though you were feeling some type of pity and some type of sorrow about what was mentally going on in your head, Spirit wanted me to tell you how teachable are you, because you need to love without having conditions or having any type of, them type of boundaries. You got to have a give and take on that. So the challenge is, even though with the King of Swords basically being in reverse and you getting yourself mentally together, and you need to start to learn how to go through and cut through what you need to. Even though you're not needing any necessities, you're taking need and a necessity that you need to start working on being more balanced with the positive and the negative, the masculine and the feminine. But make sure you got to watch the people that's around you that's looking beautiful on the outside but have a dirty spirit from within that's trying to benefit you and use you. So this is the challenge. So you got to watch out, because I feel like majority of you, it's going to be a relationship with somebody very, very close to you, and it's not going to give you that balance that you basically need, because it's going to throw you off. But the guidance is, Spirit wanted me to tell you, it's time to walk away. It's time for you to go through whatever you went through, even though it's some doubt, stress, concerns about your happiness, even though you being a little immature and a little naive about the nostalgia and everything that's going on, because you done worked hard from this flat energy and you want to get up out of this flat energy. Spirit want me to tell you, make sure you challenge your perception, because that's something that you're not doing. So challenge your perception. Look outside, in the box, out the box, and around the box. And also, for those who being rejected, it's okay to be rejected. Some of y'all may not have been rejected in so long. So if you're looking for a job opportunity or anything about a rejection, it's not going to reject you. So go ahead and do what you need to do. All right. Okay. Let me pull out one more right quick. I know I got this deck out here. I'm going to pull out the Mudra deck. I'm trying to find her. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna pull out one random one. I got it.